All right. Incredible to see you all here. We're gonna present to you the fast track to freedom that both me and Maria will be hosting for you today. Something that has completely changed our lives, and we will share our stories and the way that we make this happen. And of course, how this can happen for you as well. And I'm going to share my screen here for you so that you can follow along. So this is a true freedom business model. It's a way for you to create a high profit and automated income online. And to just give you a little bit of curiosity and just incentive to stay and watch the whole thing is that we have something really incredible right now this month where you can actually get a huge bonus for just joining this month. And we will also show you a way to earn your first $100,000 or euros in a matter of 21 sales.
Boom.
Boom. And how you don't necessarily have to make those sales yourself because we have such an amazing team and systems that work for us. So we will talk about that during this beautiful presentation. And I'm so happy to do this with you, Maria, as well. Absolutely
Yeah,
incredible.
I'm super stoked to be here. And we have also named this presentation as the fast track to freedom because that's what it really can be for you. So let that treat you a little bit. And yeah, let's dive in, Claudia. I'm super, super excited to be here with you.
Thank you. And this all starts by literally creating a purposeful life. So yeah, I found this concept, ikigai, which is a Japanese concept meaning a reason for being. And it consists of four elements, which are what you love, what the world needs, what you are good at, and what you can be paid for. And so many times we find ourselves in maybe just one or two of these. And for me, it's been absolutely necessary to go into a place where I feel like I am living purposefully with what I love and with what the world needs. But I used to do that earlier in my life, doing like healing, etc. And I did not get very much pay for that. And I know many people can resonate with that, unfortunately. And even if I was pretty good at it, it was still not much money. But money is not the most important thing, that we are actually in deep service to ourselves and to the world, and that we are actually doing things that we love, that creates so much satisfaction, delight, and fullness. And most people work to be able to afford the life they dream of when they have vacation. Here we are turning it around, finding out what you love, work with that to get paid what you deserve by connecting your purpose to our high ticket offer, up leveling your skill sets so that you can be sure that you are good at it while providing the world what it needs. And yeah, you can create literally a lifestyle that is completely aligned with you. So that's also why I want to leave over to Maria to comment on this a little bit.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you and with this amazing reason for being thing we call ikigai. Did I say it right? Ikigai. It
Ikigai.
sounds like some ikigai. Ikigai is something else you say when you are very happy, but
Yeah.
it sounds very happy, right? So this was quite new for me. I have heard about it, but I also, when you presented Claudia for me, I was like, oh my god, this is really how, like it's a completion for how to think about your life and how to build up your life on your term. And for me, it's so important to help people to feel that they have a purpose to do here, not only for themselves, which is always had to start with, but also for everyone around them, and then in their outer circle and outer circle and outer circle, and we go and wide out to the world, so that we actually can affect and create a ripple effect of something good. And for me, this chart here just want to make me ask you who are here, why are you here? Where do you feel fulfilled in life, and where did you not, or do you not feel fulfilled in life? And if you can look at these four things, where it's love, need, paid for, good at, and then move a little bit more in that passion, mission, vocation, and profession, just give yourself a little thought and think of where you are at this moment in life. And please go ahead and be wide when you think of how you want to live, because so many of us have lived in a restricted life without knowing it even. I didn't know that I was restricted when I lived my life, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about my story later on. But I think you can relate when you know when I say that you have known the world to be one thing, but as soon as you step into something that just open doors for you, like opportunities like this, or something else you might have seen, you've been on a webinar or in a masterclass, whatever it can be, that you have stepped into a new kind of world, it has expand your mind, expand your world. And what we offer here, which you will hear, is so much more. It's so much more of a way of the life that you want to live. If you really want to create it for yourself, it is possible. I can't promise you will have it all, but I believe that you will have it all if you work for it. But first, you need to know where you're not feeling fulfilled and where you miss purpose in life. And yeah, I have a 4-month-old daughter in the background, and so I just say that if you hear this kind of happy noise in the background, it's my daughter. So anyway, just want to ask you, why are you here, and what kind of purpose do you already feel that you are here to work with, or are you longing to step into? Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Thank you, Maria.
So welcome, my love.
So, what are we going to cover today? So we were talking about the Ikigai. So first and foremost, like starting your journey to freedom and finding the intersection between your abilities and what the world needs can lead to a deeply rewarding life. Let me see. Here. This harmony is a key component of personal freedom and wealth creation. And number two, the right offer. When you have the right offer and team, you can find yourself coming into an extraordinary place of freedom, joy, and creation. We've found something extraordinary for ordinary people that anyone can do, but not everyone wants to. But anyone can do, from no matter where you're at in your life right now. And then we leverage network and systems. This is where we take so much of the heavy weight from our shoulders, because through affiliate marketing and education, we can leverage automation with this high-ticket business model. And we do that through authenticity and service. And yes, we're going to talk about some pretty high numbers today. So we want to also give you an income and earning disclaimer. You can read this. I'm not going to read it all through for you. You can take a print screen of it, or you can pause the recording whenever it's posted in the group. It's just to show that this is possible, but we cannot guarantee you anything. It all comes down to your commitments, to your dreams, and actually taking the steps necessary for that to happen. We're only showing you what's possible. And the same comes to the health benefits. When we are sharing our stories of what this has done for our health, it is our personal stories, and we're not saying that you will have the exact same results.
Yes, we're gonna speak from our heart, and I think all can relate when we speak from our heart. That's where the truth happening. But we can't, of course, make sure that your journey is exactly the same as ours, because they are, of course, so different. So yeah.
Okay, and I'm moving on and presenting myself a little bit. Claudia Freedom. Who
That's
am
you.
I?
Woo!
That's me. That's me living my best life in paradise, being able to travel, feeling fulfilled, working with incredible people in my team, in this community, feeling like, wow, the possibilities for my growth and expansion, both internally and externally, has been really jumping level after level. And it keeps getting better and better. I used to live in Sweden 3 years ago, and I had only been in this business for like 1.5 years before I felt like, you know what? With the results I'm getting, and me also desiring a life where I can live in a warm place, like location freedom, where I can actually decide over my own time if I want to work a lot when I'm super excited and on fire, but also take time off when I feel like I just need to relax or enjoy my vacation lifestyle that I've been creating for myself. So, yeah, 1.5 year, and I flew to Mexico. I took the big leap, and it's probably one of the best things I've done. Uh, Besides just taking this opportunity at hand and running with it, because to the story is that I was actually flat broke when I started. I I actually just borrowed money from a good friend of mine to be able to do this, because I saw this as my golden key out of my own prison, like my golden ticket to a new life, a new world. And when it comes to my health, we're going to talk about incredible health products today. When it comes to my health, I was suffering a lot from mental health challenges, a lot of depressions, anxiety, etc. The doctors told me that I would need to eat like heavy medication for the rest of my life to be able to be like a good functioning person. I was doing everything, um, searching for like shamanic healers, going into that space, clearing, going into my shadow work and my light work and stepping into my power and all of these things. Changed my diet, etc., etc. Like started meditating a lot. So a lot of mindfulness and taking care of myself as much as I could. Of course, all of these things made a difference, but I was still suffering from this bipolar, uh, kind of hellish state that sometimes took over me, until I started with this, until I started drinking this absolutely phenomenal water that we're going to talk to you about. Mm. My symptoms went down slowly, slowly, slowly. I could go from sleeping 10 to 12 hours because I was also chronically fatigued to just sleeping like 8 hours in a matter of a couple of days. My PMS completely disappeared as well after like 1.5 years. And my bowels start working a lot better. I even had a tumor inside of my body that I was going to go to the doctor to look it up to see if they would have to remove it, but it just disappeared as well. So no health claims. This is just my own experience. And yeah, I truly believe that when we get the right elements into our bodies can self-regulate and heal. So yeah, and from this business model as well. I mean, I went in it for the numbers, to be honest. Like I saw this business model and I was blown away. And I was like, in the beginning, I just wanted to not look at the price tags when I was shopping in the stores, right? And move somewhere else. But then when I started to experience having like a $10,000 month, I was like, wow, this is incredible. This is more than I've ever had. It was huge. And I know that I'm still like in the beginning of my journey. Like a year later, I had a $20,000 month. And I'm like, so forever grateful for this model because that really made me be able to take some time off, just just put my feet off the gas and just like, okay, I am here. I deserve to go into my deeper healing that I really needed after all of the stress of being flat broke after, oh yeah, just stepping on a mine with a cryptocurrency scheme that just ruined me. So yeah, I just ran with this business model and it completely freed me from that struggle. And I am so passionate in helping other people being able to do the same. So I'm going to leave it at there. There's so much more to be said, but I'm going to leave it over to you, Maria.
Amazing. It's always really, it's always inspiring to listen to you, Claudia. We've been following each other since you and me get started quite not at the same time. You came in a little bit after me. I remember when I met you and I looked at you and I was like, oh my God, she's like a fighter. She came in to the kitchen where I was standing, and this little woman, she's not that very tall, but she had this enormous energy. And she was just like, yeah, I'm doing this and I'm gonna take myself to the top. Like I'm gonna do it. And she was so inspiring to me when she just stood there in the kitchen. That's just like kind of the first memory I have from Claudia when I met her. And well, my name is Maria, and just gonna ask my spouse to please take my daughter to just calm down a little bit. We are in the moment in Sweden, me and my spouse and my 4 months daughter and my dog Vera. And I usually live in France, so let me take you through how this all happened, just the last 5 years actually. So my journey has been very a roller coaster, like a roller coaster for sure. And I can speak for hours because it feels like I've lived a lifetime, the last 5 years in a life, like a life in a lifetime, but or a lifetime in this life. So for me, it was always about the time and the time freedom. I was a preschool teacher and I come from a hardworking family where everyone is working hard for money. And I had a lot of disbeliefs around money and that money didn't grow on tree, money is the root of all evil, and yada yada yada. I'm pretty sure some of you can relate to this. So I have all this disbelief around money, and I had a very, very narrow way of how we're doing life in our family. We work hard, we earn our money, and we get a good job, and then we just have our retirement, and then you can rest. And that was what I saw my father do, and he was my hero. So well, in my family, I had a very sick mother, mentally sick and mentally ill. So I only could refer to my dad. Actually, I lost my mother when I was 16. So why is this important? Well, we create all our beliefs when we are young. So I just want to remind you that you also have a lot of beliefs inside of you, which you have created for yourself the last decades of your life since you were born, actually, and to be open-minded to really rewire them, or be open to have people who can show you that other things are possible, things that you didn't know were possible. I was stuck in my job and I was super loyal to my job as a preschool teacher. And I was very stuck in my head as well, like this is how it should be. So I burned out myself twice and I studied. I was a very good student and I was a very good colleague in my preschool. I love to work with kids. Still is one of my passion, like to be honest, it's one of my passion is to really have like a family center in the next coming 10 years maybe, to really dive in how we can educate children in a way where we have a holistic way of thinking. Anyway, at my preschool, I burned out myself 2 times, and after that, I I think I should have thought that might look at something else. But on the third time, that was when I sat in my car, and I was driving to my preschool. I should open that preschool up and be first there, but I couldn't drive more because I was crying and I felt exhausted to that point that I couldn't couldn't drive anymore. So I just stopped by on the road and I sat there and I was crying and I said to myself and to God, universe, call it whatever you want, but to higher power, like, can you please show me something else? This is not how it's supposed to be. I'm 29 and my body is exhausted. I had lost a lot of hair, gained a lot of weight, 22 more kilos than I'm at the moment. And it was like, I felt like a disaster. So after that, I started to exclude myself from my the area where I always worked, not the area, the cafeteria or whatever. I sat in a wardrobe and listened to meditation music, healing music, and I did this and started to connect to myself again, started to come back to myself again, and I was continuously asking, like, can I please find something else? Can I please be shown what else? Because this is not how life should be. And one day the opportunity just appeared for me. Not that, I think it was a month after starting to really like ask for it, and it dropped in as this webinar has dropped in your lap. This dropped in for me as well. And I think it was 15 minutes in, and I called the one who has invited me, and I said, like, I'm doing this. I have no idea of what it is. I don't know anything about like affiliate marketing. I don't know how to create an income online, and so on and so on. But I really wanted to move myself out from the system, the matrix, and into a freedom lifestyle. And I knew what I wanted. I wanted time freedom. I wanted my health back. I wanted my finances to not just be enough for the months, which it was with my preschool salary. And I really wanted to have location freedom so that I could travel the world. That was really like 4 things that I felt like I need this. So I just went all in this, and on that, like, saying yes to yourself is one of the most powerful thing you can do. So what happened to me was that I met my love, the love of my life, Victor. Very, like, he was already here, so yeah, we got together, and my life started to shift rapidly as soon as I decided to be very coachable and to learn high paying skill sets, which we will talk more about this presentation. So yeah, we decided that we wanted to travel. So we started to travel. After half a year, I quit my job as a preschool teacher. After 9 months, my spouse quit his job as a delivery driver or postman. And he was self-employed, by the way. But yeah, he quit that as well. If you ask me today, we might did it a little bit too fast, but we're very eager to have this life. After that, we traveled quite much in the world and came back, and we wonder why to sit in a little apartment in Sweden when we could have the world as our office. So we actually just sold everything that we had. We put the things that we couldn't fit in the car in a storage, and we drove one day down to France, where we never we never moved back again. We just fell in love with the country, and yeah, we've been moving like around for I think eight different houses, and been just trying to find the place where we want to live. And I think after half a year, I had my dog, and after a couple of years, I think yeah, exactly 3 years, I got pregnant last year in January. I just found out that I was pregnant, and I had built this business then for 4 years, 3.5, 4 years, and I can't, like, it gets me emotional because I can't tell you how relieving that was to have my pregnancy, the sacredness of actually being a woman, to really hone in and dive into my pregnancy for 9 months without going to a job that stressed me out, with not having any pressure on me, without having any, anything put on me. The only thing I could actually focus and concentrate on was to be me and take care of my body, do be of service when I wanted to, as I am now. And that's because I have my time freedom and also have the location freedom today. And also having, I wouldn't say financial freedom, but that would be a lie, but that's my aim. That's really my aim and what I know is possible. That's my reality. I'm creating it. I'm on my way to create it. So I just want you to hear these kind of words, how we speak, because it's also very important for you. Well, here I am today in Sweden at the moment. We just took the car back home to visit our family with our 4 months old daughter, and we haven't decided when to go back. And that's the thing. You do what you want to do whenever you want to do it, because you can. So having the financial backup, in a system that works for you, that's perfectly how you want to have it. Money for me was bad. Today, money is support money. It's like love money. They can actually free up the time. So yeah, here I am today, and creating a legacy for my daughter, which I will say a little bit, Claudia.
Oh yeah.
Take it away.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I'm just feeling into what you're saying as well so much. Like just being able to move somewhere that feels like home, just because
Yeah.
I know I can work from anywhere. I can work from the beach. Right now, I'm at a very beautiful co-working space in Tulum, which is my home, like my dream, living in
Mm.
paradise. And it's just like, oh, knowing that I will be supported even during the times where I need to be with myself, or as you said, needing to be pregnant and with your child, like takes so much off thanks to this like leveraged income that we are creating in this space. So yeah, let's move along.
So, is the way you're currently creating an income going to pay you for the rest of your life? That's a really good question to ask yourself. Or will the money stop coming in when you stop working? Yeah.
Hmm.
And would you like to create an income that pays you for the rest of your life, whether you work or not, working or not? And that
Yeah.
was what I was talking about. I was able to take a break from my business, and it was it continued to pay me even if I wasn't there. In Claudia for 1 year as well. You just took 1 year off and just dived into yourself. And I think that's so important for you is here that this business is so much more than a business model. Yes, it's freedom. And it's up to you to decide what freedom is for you. You need to heal.
Mm.
You need to really be in the know what you want to
Yeah. And
create. And
also
from
feel,
there, create.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it was lagging a little bit. I just wanted also to tell you who are listening here to feel free to comment on these questions that
Mm,
we're bringing up. Like, really feel free to comment and share what this makes you feel,
yeah.
because this business model do actually have a way of paying us for a good amount of money every month for the rest of our lives by us helping other people to succeed in this business, which is absolutely astounding. So, yeah, that's what we mean when we're saying legacy. It's like the word
Yeah.
we are using, but it's literally a guaranteed monthly bonus for life as long as you keep your account active. Yeah.
So well said. Claudia, you are shutting your head off a little bit from your screen. So can you just, I want to see your whole head. Thank you.
This better?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Moving on. Mm, mm, mm.
Well, yeah. Well, I think I already explained this for you, but this is very visual. What is a true business model and what it is really? So just imagine yourself. You are here to have your health back. I would say that very, very many of us think that we are fine, feeling so well, we're feeling great, and we think we are. Many of us are actually not as healthy as we can be because when we have our freedom, we have our time, financial, and location freedom, then we will have so much more energy to actually live and be healthier when we have that. So health is really like health, location, time, and financial, as you can see. That's the true business model. If you don't have these four components, it's like driving a car with three wheels. That's not gonna work, right? So you need four wheels to drive, and that's in this case you are the car. So that's just a little analogy. All right, Claudia, do you want to say something more about that? I think we covered it pretty well.
Yeah, for sure. And I think like the financial freedom is actually kind of more like a key to unlocking all of these other things, because then you can kind of like buy your time back and you can travel to anywhere you want and you can invest even more in your health and buy the best kind of food. Like it's that key, and it's also helping us to unlock so much more peace inside because we no longer need to stress about money. Oh, how is, you know, how am I supposed to pay my rent, and what am I supposed to do with all of this inflation? Like people are getting a raise at their job, but then inflation are like whew, many percent higher. So like creating something like this that actually helps us to leverage and create more of an exponential curve of income is so important nowadays, I think. Yeah.
Couldn't agree more.
So, what is the freedom business model?
Well, you partner with a company that already exists, choosing a high ticket versus a low ticket. We will walk you through what that means. But yeah, that's basically what number one is here. You need to partner with something also where your heart is, where it's something you can stand behind and know. That same that Claudia said in the first slide, to find a purposeful way of working and earning and being of service. So to partner with the right company is crucial. And number two is you share about their in-demand product on their behalf. And of course you do that because you love it so much you can't stop talking about it. And then you'll also learn number three, because you receive a compensation when a sale is made via your referral. And sale can be a bit scary, but it doesn't have to be. I had never sold anything before I went into this, and that's why number two there, when you share about the product, we will teach you how to share the product in an authentically way, and you will actually learn how to, yeah, be your own brand.
Yeah. So I will talk about MLMs and the differences between MLMs and the model that we are using. Because network marketing is not necessarily MLM. There's so many different ways we can network market. And I realized pretty early on that network marketing was like the way to go if I really wanted to create an exponential income for myself, because there's no cap. However, I tried a few ones earlier on that makes me feel like this slide is very important. Like if you've ever worked in network marketing before and you feel like, oh, it's so much stress and so much hustle. I need to sell so many products to earn even like my own products that I need to buy over and over, like or like get some extra and pay your bills, you know? So for me, I tried a few other networks in the MLM, and the downsides I can see in many of them is like you have these monthly quotas that you have to get up to a certain amount of sales. And you also lose your rank if you don't perform. So that's stressful, I think. Here, we actually have no quotas and you never lose rank. You get paid for what you do and you never lose rank. If you take some times off, you continue at the same place and you don't lose anything. And then the traditional MLMs that I jumped in with had what we are calling low ticket sales. It means like products that cost maybe somewhere between like 50 euros to 200 euros, or, you know, and we would get paid like 20 to 150 euro per sale. And I'm like doing the math and realizing that, oh my gosh, I need to make so many sales to get around, to cover my own expenses. And this is often because you also share the profit with like 10 to 20 people. Whereas here we have a high ticket offer where you start earning from 285 euros up to 5,960 euros for packages. And you are able to earn all of those commission yourself and also have the possibility to earn more than the person showing you this as well. Because when you earn the full commission, the one who took you in actually doesn't earn from you anymore. And I think that's such a fair and beautiful system. But yeah, you work your way through the ranks for that to happen. And we will show you how you can do this in the most strategic way. So other MLMs usually have membership fees or monthly minimums that you have to buy over and over. But here it's a one-time investment, which is absolutely great. And I didn't see any legacy income in the ones that I was in before anyways. Here we have limitless willable legacy income, which I'm so happy for Maria because I know that she will be able to give that to her child later on.
Yay! I will.
Yay! It's amazing. And you can also will it down to like a sister, brother, mom, dad, so spouse as well. And when I was working with MLMs, it was also a lot of recruiting. Like you were hunting people basically because you had to have so many sales every month. So you were stressing to make that happen. Here, since we already have such an attractive offer with products that people really need for their health and wellness, and a business model that people are literally searching for, we can show that I can live my life like this, or I got my health with this. This is how it affected me, etc., etc. You can be authentic and invite people to, just join a free masterclass like that. So you attract them in. They come and say, "Hey, I want that link. I want to join. I want to see." And yeah, in traditional MLMs, you also have the binary or trinary systems, which I know many people have a little bit of, struggle with. It can be good, of course, but that's the way that where it's just going up a lot more to the top. And here we have an over and down model that builds into becoming direct sales, which I just explained as well. So yeah, let's move on. I'm very proud of this. I'm taking this one as well. So creating your own product versus affiliating with one. So this is really interesting because like creating your own product might feel like, oh my God, yes, I want to do my own thing. But usually it's a very high investment required, not only financially, but like time-wise, energy-wise. And financially, usually anywhere from like 50K to multiple six figures to create your own product. And here we have a lot lower investment. It actually ranges from 1 to 15,000, depending on how you want to start. And then creating your own product and going to school, learning, going years and years without any pay, and then years and years of student debt that you need to pay back as well. And I'm thinking here, like, how many years to study for a good grade? 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And the people who have been here 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, like me and Maria, like the amount that we can earn for building this up and helping others is just, sometimes it feels like too good to be true that I can live like this. But yeah, building your own product, it takes a lot of time and effort, trial and error to build a product that works and converts. And most businesses wait like 3 to 5 years to make a profit. Whereas here with us, you earn a profit after just a few sales, like 4 to 9 sales, and you got your own initial investment back, even if you invest in the high price package. So yeah, and also working a lot alone while you build your own thing, unless you're able to invest in high mentorship costs. Here, we build a team of like-minded people and we do things together. We have so much fun. We have no staff expenses. However, we have a beautiful platform that you can use for only $99 a month to have your own sales team closing your deals with a fully functioning funnel where you basically just invite people to watch something like this. And we have high-level mentorship included in several times of the year. And we have an extra super important one, super strong one for the ones who are joining now in January that we're gonna present a little bit later with the absolute top leaders. So like now is really the time to jump on if you've been curious about this, or if it's your first time seeing this and you feel that little spark inside. Let's at least move forward and see a little bit deeper, because you have the ability to earn an uncapped income with a proven to already work and convert system.
Yeah, thank you. I think that was what really got me captivated from the start, was that I didn't know anything about how to sail, or I actually was afraid of the word sail, like, oh no, I don't want to be a salesperson. Whoever have felt like that.
Me.
All right. Well, you see, you can be like,
I don't know what happened. My Zoom just went down. Let's just
yeah,
let's just get back to where we
jump in.
were.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure.
I'm gonna jump in again.
This also show that you don't, yeah, do it.
It doesn't
You
have
don't
to
need
be
to be a tech
perfect.
pro to have an online
No,
business.
we're
No,
human beings.
imperfection makes perfection.
Okay, so this
We
was your
are.
slide. Can you
We
take
are.
it from the beginning? Because I don't know
Yes.
how much
I
it
will take it
goes.
from the beginning. Absolutely. So I wasn't a salesperson. I really wasn't. When I saw this, I was actually afraid of being like a salesperson. I was afraid of doing sales. Like the sales did, like, oh, that was a scary word. No, and I think people can relate. One who's like, oh, I'm the cream girl, or I'm the shake girl, or whatever. I didn't want to be that, and I had never been into, like, I never heard anything about MLM, or I didn't know what it was, but I didn't have, never had been in it. And I had a father who said to me, it's a scheme. Everything like this is a scheme. You should be very careful, Maria. So, yeah, I actually didn't know anything more than I wanted my freedom and I wanted my lifestyle. And I was very willing to learn how we could use sales, automate sales and system. And when I got presented, like when someone presented this for me, I just every kind of disbelief I had in sales just disappeared, because I thought that if they can do it, like normal people who have never been into sale, I can do it. And if I'm just gonna read from here, how we automate sales and system. Well, make sales 24/7 with a system and team that does the heavy lifting for you. Already there you have me, like, yes, please help me with that. And to truly automate a business, you need to have a system, a process, you need to have funnels, email marketing. And if you were like I didn't know anything about this, you definitely need that already in place for you, so that you can just, plug and play. So learn high paying skill set from the world class leaders in the industry. Yes, we all have heard that you should always take advice from the people who has walked before you. So that was absolutely what I did when I plugged into this system that we use, which we will talk more about. And then we, sorry, I lost myself. There we were. Without automation in an online income, you have no time leverage, aka freedom. And that's that's very simple to understand. You need something to work for you in the background so that you can go out and live your life, and then the system will continue to work for you. So automation takes customers through a sales qualification process, and a sales team run calls on your behalf. And that was really something that I felt was, well, truly amazing. But today I actually love sales. I did not love sales, but I actually do love sales today, because it's not more than less than service. To be of service, to show and to really show people what is possible for them when they have automation and a system in place for them to move forward in this business. Yes, and systems that work for you in the background are vital for a freedom business. And special extra funnel system plus email marketing system for them, for the team, is also very vital for you to have, because you are not alone in this. And that was also something that really got me into it. I will never be alone. I will always surround myself with people who have walked before me, and I will always have different kinds of mentors, and I will always have education in that is reachable for me, so that I can actually educate myself to understand what this is all about, and how we do sales, and how we do service through our automation and system. So I'm going to talk more about that later. So you can just hit the button, Claudia, and to bring us
Okay.
into the next slide and what kind of partnership we have here.
Yes. Okay. So why do we partner with Enagic? Yes, because their primary products are actually around water. And water is a product that people want and need and are buying daily. We are super dependent on the water and the quality of that water. So why not share the best quality water and let people also shower in really good water? So we own these machines. It completely changed my life. It's called electrolyzed reduced water, or ERW. If you want to search for it on PubMed, etc., to actually understand more and see like clinical studies of how this helps people in so many areas. And it's also rich in hydrogen. And that is like the strongest antioxidant that we have. And yeah, this combined is also known as Kangen water, and it can only be produced by these machines with this specific quality and brand. So this water helps to nourish and restore the body to its optimum state. And you can also create an eco-friendly, toxic-free sanctuary because you have over 60 uses to replace products in your home, which also increases your ROI immediately. And you don't need to use like heavy toxins anymore. You can clean with these special waters. And this is a 50-year-old award-winning Japanese water technology company, which like, wow, they have their record. They have really lasted the test of time. And they also had a 17% growth in 2020. And everyone knows what happened then, right? Yeah. People were searching for better health and new job opportunities. So since then, like this is something that people are getting more and more aware of that, wow, we need this. We can help each other. We can help the others as well who, was very negatively affected by what happened at that time. So we have a sustainable zero waste and non-consumable product that lasts over 20 years. I've seen machines last over 40 years if we take care of them as we should. They have a lifetime service with these machines as well. So if anything happens to them, you can be sure that you can send it to the nearest office and get it tip top, clean, and sent back to you for a really small amount. And this is also reducing the single-use plastic. So we're fighting against the plastic pandemic, which is a huge deal for me. And it can be sold and shared using social selling through attraction marketing, or of course, any traditional marketing methods as well. So we have this really like charged water. And when a water gets charged, it has the possibility to create like a crystalline structure water inside of the body. It's making it possible for us to absorb it 6 times higher than any regular water. So we also have a high negative ORP, meaning that it has the potential to be highly antioxidant. And we can also see over 170 illnesses and diseases being clinically proven to be improved by drinking ionized water with high level of molecular hydrogen. Thousands of doctors and scientists are backing this technology. And Enagic is the only company in the whole industry that holds this standard with, for example, the ISO 13485, and also having like solid plates so they do not like get clogged up, etc. And yeah, you have the cleaning system in place, and also like you can send them in to be deep cleaned so they will last and continuously give you high quality ionized water. So you can invest in yourself and your health once and then get paid over and over if you share this with others. So the products that we recommend. Okay, I can talk about it. Yeah, so K8 is the flagship ionizer from Enagic. It produces antioxidant-rich water in 7 different pH levels, from 2.5 hypochlorous acid for disinfecting to beauty water that you can spray in your face, your body, in your hair. And then, of course, drinking water. And then on top of that, we also have degreasing with 11.5, which can also take away like pesticides from your fruits and vegetables. The other product that we have is the Anespa. It's like your in-home spa experience. It's a shower attachment that remineralizes water through an active charcoal ceramic filter while removing chlorine and bacteria to protect your family's skin. So we're taking the cancerogens out from the water so we don't need to have that on top of our skin. And then we have the M-Guard, which is a pretty new product that is absolutely exciting. It's your environment harmonizer targeting high frequency electromagnetic noise radiation up to 1 gigahertz. And it reduces that to 0. So this will defend your family and loved ones against these invisible electromagnetic disturbances. I will show you a little bit of a video on this, actually, because I think it's just so good. How about now?
Your home is your sanctuary, a place of comfort, wellness, and security for your family. Today, we're using more digital and electronic devices. While they bring convenience and enjoyment, these devices also emit electromagnetic energies constantly during use. Invisible to our eyes, these electromagnetic energies affect the environment around us. As a result, we're exposed to these types of energies day in, day out. Introducing M-Guard, a patented technology by Enagic. When turned on, M-Guard harmonizes targeted electromagnetic noise radiation within 1 gigahertz, creating a defense zone of 8 meters. M-Guard harmonizes the environment around you, making it safe for you and your loved ones. Simply place it wherever it's needed and plug it into a dedicated USB port, whether you're on the go, at work, or in the comfort of your home. M-Guard is designed to integrate seamlessly in any situation. You can now enjoy the benefits of technology without worrying about any potential risks. Protect your family's health and well-being. Contact your Enagic distributor today. M-Guard. Change your environment, change your life.
All right.
Yeah, I just want to say I love M-Guard very, very much. And I didn't know how much I would love it until I became a mother, actually, I think, because now I have someone else to protect as well. And as I use my phone a lot because I'm working online, it's such a relief to know that she is protected while I'm working, while I'm sitting next to my phone, while I sit next to my well, electro stuff like computer was the word I was searching for. It's just really relieving. And I had this metro thing. You can just, what is that in Swedish? It's mäta. What is that?
Measure.
Measure, thank you. So I had that one, and it was really cool to measure that everything just went down to 0, and I just felt so relieved because now I know that it's harmless to actually have a lot of screens around my daughter. That doesn't sound good, but I think you know what I mean. The devices when I'm working. It's yeah, it's really nice to know. Just wanted to add that.
Yeah. Wow. So on top of that, we also have a 4th product, which is the Yukon. I use it every day. It's an incredible supplement with chemical-free wild turmeric that's also been grown with Kangen water. So it has a powerful antioxidant, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory properties. You can use this as tea or soap or capsule supplement form. I use the supplements, like the capsules, because I think I just want to have it in my body in the best ways. And it's also combined with a lot of other things like specific essential oils and vitamin B complex, etc. So it's a very wholesome supplement. So let's move on to the next slide. So
yeah, why we partner with an addict, you explained very well here, but I just want to say the worst thing that can happen to you is that you improve your health and your family's health. That's kind of the worst thing that can happen when you invest in these 4 products. So this is really true impactful products that you have been just listening to, and there's so much more you can dive into if you want to learn more about every product. There is so much, like, really, I didn't know about this when I got started, because as I said before, I did not know anything about. No, I never said that, but I can say it now. I wasn't into water or health in that kind of way. So having these products in my life at the moment now is like, it's so mind blowing, and so much have shifted in my life on my health. So on my health level, it's really true impactful products, because they are improving your health, but they also are giving so much back with the generational wealth, which you can see here, unlocking a high profitable and fair compensation structure that offers generational wealth opportunities for you and your family. But first of all, you have to fill your cup, right, to be able to give to others or to your family, to be a mother or to be a spouse or to be a partner or whatever. You need to fill your cup to live your best life first. And by standing by these products, it's yeah, my heart are really are really full of love for these products. So, and the disclaimer in the bottom, this is not an investment scheme. It is products that activates distributors IDs for you to earn from. And as you touched with before, Claudia, you was in this crypto thing. I was in a crypto thing as well. You know, you invest money, and it's yeah, it says that it will start working for you and so on, and then they crash. And that happened to me as well. So this is nothing like that at all. This is actually you becoming a distributor for a solid company, and yeah, learn and earn kind of way of building your business.
yeah, thank you. I love
Welcome.
that. So we're going to touch on here a little bit on like the reality that we're used to and versus the reality that we feel that we are creating here.
Yeah.
Like the ways, like having an employment. I guess most of us have had an employment, long fixed hours, 9 to 5 shifts. Like it's a fixed and limited pay, very linear income. You only get paid for the work you do now. Like,
yeah.
And also like
long education that don't pay us while we learn. That was a big one for when we talked in yesterday, me and Claudia was like, we need to talk about this, because I think that's one of the biggest scam, is to be an employee sometimes, because you do need to have this long education. I mean, I just had 3.5 years. That's not that long as it's for a doctor or for a lawyer or something like that, but it's still 3.5 years you have to sit and study, and you have all these CSN we have in Sweden, the loan that you take on. And I was lucky, so I didn't have that much actually, but I had many students around me that had it, like the people that I was studying with. And it's just terrible how they make you get stuck in the system just because you want to do something that you think you want to do. And then you have that job and you walk in that job, and you find yourself even more stuck, because now you have someone who is actually telling you how much you can earn, and telling you that it's only, for me it was only a quote that you now gonna split with the 10 other colleagues of yours. So you have to kind of compare, and to really sit there and like kind of say that, yeah, I need, like I am worthy of this because I have did all of this work behind the year, blah 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 blah, and stuff like that. And that's like, it's really a weird way of living, actually. If you make me think of it, like, for a long time, it's really a weird way of living. I think it should be the opposite, and that's what we are creating here.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, let's
actually
speak to that.
actually earning while we learn to become professionals is what we are having here.
Yeah.
It's absolutely phenomenal because
Yeah,
of
it
the
is.
systems that they have in place. And if you just utilize them and do it like streamlined and do the DMOs, like daily method of operation, like you're clearly guided.
Yeah.
It's like you start earning while you're learning to be the person that you want to be and the skill sets that you want to have.
Yeah.
And I mean, in other jobs, GOB, just over broke, by the way.
Love that.
Not
Just
right?
over broke. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not being able to earn more than your boss.
Mm.
And then, like, if you work hard for many, many, many years, and then you retire and you have a low retirement plan at the end of
Mm.
your life. And I
Yeah.
see that with my parents, and I feel like, oh, now I just want to earn more so that I can support them
Yeah.
as they grow
Same.
older, because they supported me
Mm.
when I was younger, and they still support me going after my dreams.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to be dependent on the system.
No.
Like, I don't want anyone to be like dependent.
No.
So,
That's so true.
so
I saw it in
here,
my. Yeah. Sorry.
yeah. So here we are actually becoming our own boss, being of sacred or soul service. That's what we call it. And
Yeah. BUSS.
yeah, BOSS, where we have so much time flexibility. We choose our own hours. We choose who we want to work with. And we have the possibility to create our own retirement in less time. I will show you that in the numbers coming in the next slide. And yeah, with the systems we use here, they help us to become independent instead.
Yeah.
So, did you want to
Wow.
say anything else on that?
No, I just one of the things that we see very often is that you coming from an employment, and you have, or you have a self-employed someone who is around you, but you have all these stories that you have created for yourself through watching your parents, and they come from the old reality of working hard for money. And I just again want to make you see that it's not the way you need to go, or the way that you have to go. There are so many possibilities, and the start for all of us is to look inwards and really lean into what you want to create, the question I said in the beginning, and to know that it is possible, and surround yourself by people who actually are being BOSS, being of sacred service, because I think that's why you're here as well. You have something inside of you that is craving to be created in your reality. And yeah, it's just amazing, and as you said, phenomenal what we have here
Hmm.
to lean into. So I'm super excited for you to go into the numbers now, Claudia, because this is mind-blowing. It is really mind-blowing. So please, whoever you are, just expand your mind and just know this is possible for you if you lean into it, being coachable, and just learn high-paying skill set. Bring it
Oh,
on,
yeah.
Claudia.
Bring in the numbers. Woo!
Yes.
So here we have different ways that you can join in different ways with different strategies, and you can sell different packages as well. You saw the 4 different products that we have. All of them will count as a product sale, and that will also count towards ranking you up. So let's just start saying, if you want to invest in one K8 and you're selling one K8, you see here that in the beginning, you only need 2 sales actually to be able to rank up, but you already earn 285 euros for that before you get promoted on your 3rd sale, earning 570. And you see, you don't need like many unit sales, 11 to 20, to have triple income for that amount of for that unit sold. And then 20, after 21 only, you start earning 1,140, and you can earn up to 1,710 euros when you reach 6A. That's when you have 101 plus sales in your team. But what I need to tell you here is that you do not have to do all of these sales yourself. This is a team effort. And when you build with like a trifecta or a quad or a penta, you can also like combine with more units later on. You build a strategy where you are able to unlock earning all 8 points in a matter of just 42 product sales, which is absolutely phenomenal. So a quad, for example, counts as 4 units, which becomes 6 units in a matter of 8 months because of the Yukon is a supplement that you renew. And yeah, the Yukon strategy in itself is a very interesting one that, yeah, I think everyone should really look into. But I'm not going to go into that too much today. But yeah, let's see if you would want to invest in a quad, for example. Or no, this is if you invest in a K8 actually. And you sell a quad. This is what you earn by having your own single unit. However, if you invest in a quad yourself, you start earning either here or here on your first sale, depending on how we put these products up in the strategy. And then we have the Penta, which is 5. So it's an extra K8 that is like perfect to have as a loaner machine or a rental unit where you can start earning extra money for just renting it out so that people can try it out for a month or so that they feel like, oh yeah, I can absolutely feel this water, and yeah, I want to invest in one myself. It's pretty high pressure on these loaner machines, by the way. It's like they are very easy to loan out or rent out. And you see here that you can earn up to 5,040 euro when you reach 6A. But also remember that you can earn more as you earn all 8 points as well. So I want to dive into the Penta a little bit more because this is wild, especially this month. The Penta is a way to really maximize your business with all of the products and setting them up in a way that first, on your own sales to yourself even, you actually earn 1,330 euros immediately in commissions. And it will be 1,400 with the full Yukon commission the first year as well, because it renews and you get paid again. And here you see that if you own one of these yourself and you sell these, you start with earning 1,680 euros for your first 2 sales. Then you rank up to 3A, and you only need 2 sales there as well because there's so many units. So there you earn 2,520 euro. Then we reach 4A. 4A is a perfect way to do a Yukon hack. We will tell you all about it, but it makes it possible for you to start earning all 8 points in a matter of 42 sales, because now you're having another account here that you start building from. So then you only need 5 to 7 sales. That's 2 more sales or 3 to earn 4,200 euros. On your 8th sale, you rank up again, earn 540. On your 9th sale, you earn 5,880. And on your 10th sale, you have hit the top where you You just earn the full commission all by yourself. So what we see here is like your first 5 penta sales in your business will actually give you 10,080 euros in commission. Your next 6 will give you 33,000 in commission. And then you only need another 10 sales to earn $100,000 or euro. It's a little bit different from country to country, but this is basically true around the world. And now your top account will actually be able to rank up to 6A already after these 21 sales, because you now have over 100 units in your downline.
Just
Yeah. So there is also
to add something there, which I feel is very special.
Yeah.
Oh, can I just say something, Claudia? Yes, so
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you. What I want to say is really that many of us think that we are doing this alone, like I have to do this alone, but I just want to amplify it again. This is not you doing it alone. You will have a team also doing it with you, and I just want to amplify that because it's so cool. Because if you're doing it alone, well, then it's 21 people you will find out there in the world who will align with you and say like, yeah, let's do this, let's run together, let's create this for our life and our lifestyle and make the shift happen. So this is really, it's really exciting when you know as much as me and Claudia does, and as much we have seen through our journey as well, people building and creating their dream life and their dream, the dream lifestyle. So just wanted to add that because you're not alone. We're doing this and we have fun with it and we run with it. So yeah, just wanted to add that, Claudia.
Thank you so much. Thank you. This one, Maria. I think I'm like a little bit too happy about this one. You know, I have a hard time keeping myself like centered because I get like super like hyped up around this because I know that this is going to be my reality. This is where we are talking about the monthly bonuses for life that we also can will down. It's huge. So first you get a one-time bonus for hitting 6A, and you also get some extra bonuses on top of that as well. And then when you hit 6A2, you get $6,000 bonus. It's a little bit different in euros, but we can check that out for you as well. And was it here that we started to get the quarterly bonuses as well?
Yeah, that's 682 you get the quarterly bonus as well and yearly bonus. There's actually Enagic is very clever with that because they don't actually say everything that you actually get. So many times I find myself like, oh, I had a bonus I didn't even know about, but thank you. Thank you very much. Because Enagic is such a generous company. So that's that's where you
things just start dropping in after a while. I'm like, oh, someone made a sale in my team. I had no idea. Poof, $1,000 in my account. Okay, it's just like things like that start to happen more and more. And the one that I really want to put some emphasis to is the 682-3. As you see, this is when you have 2 accounts underneath yourself. Preferably you own them as well. Like we will coach you in building a business that maximizes the compensation plan for you. But when you build 2 682s in your downline, you will receive a $25,000 bonus and $5,000 monthly bonus for life, as long as you just keep that account active. And you can do that with a Yukon, basically. So, but my dream is here now. Like in the beginning, I was like, I'm gonna go here. I kind of like, yeah, 6A, sure, that's where I want to go. But I'm like, I really want to go here. But now I actually want to go here and own 1, 2, 3 of these accounts. Because here, not only is it a 50,000 one-time bonus, it's also $10,000 monthly for life. And if I own these 2, which are these. I have 2 more accounts giving me $5,000 monthly. So it went from 5,000 to 20 in the next step. And the thing is, like, when we are here, this is an unstoppable force. Here we have other leaders going for 6A and forward. And that's when we have coached them right and they see the results and they, get excited and feel like, yes, I can actually use this to create my dream life, right? They're not going to stop. I mean, I'm not going to stop here either, even though I'll be financially free and supported for the rest of my life. I will even more talk about this because, like, how many people out there do I really put this to? Like, it's like complete liberation, complete liberation. And yeah, I'm so wildly excited about this. And then we have like top leaders that are 6A2-6-7. We have our Balash here, that's 7, I believe, and Romy going for -8. I
Yeah,
mean,
he actually did this year. He going for 6A2-8, and that's so incredible that we can be part of that, because this is really leaders creating leaders. Really, really, leaders are. I like to imagine it like, when we say something is a pyramid scheme like this. If we take that pyramid and just turn it upside down, then we have a platform here. We have the like people in the bottom, and we kind of pull them up. That's what we do with this business plan for Enagic, and Mr. Shiro, who is the CEO of this company, has made it for us to actually step into our leadership and actually help each other, so that we actually build each other from the top and down, and not being like on top and sitting there like, yeah, I'm the best and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna earn from you down there. No, it's like kind of the opposite, really. We are helping each other to create prosperity, and this is what I will pass on to Luva, my daughter. I'm beyond excited. I was excited when I first saw this, and I've been excited for many years now in this business. But since becoming a mother, this is like, yeah, tremendously. I can't even put in words how much it means to me to have this and know, and as the same as Claudia said, I know this will happen for me because I will never stop. This is the best thing that happened to my life, and I keep on putting it in front of people's eyes so that they can see, feel, and actually start to know that this is possible for them. So
yeah,
I'm gonna leave a legacy to my daughter, which she will be already taken care of. Like, her retirement plan is already set up for her and for us, and also for her grandparents. Like, it's amazing what we can do with money and what we can create with them. And again, I like questions by now, so I'm gonna put out one more for you. Like, what do you want to create with money? What do you want? How much do you need to create what you want to create? Because that's also so cool to know that with this, to aim on this, it's possible for you. It's possible to make huge impact. Yeah,
yeah,
just that's my input on this.
yeah. And also, like, the top earners of this industry that I
Mhm.
absolutely love and adore, they've been my mentors
Yeah,
and
mine
guides on
too.
this journey. They are offering for anyone who joins in January as well to actually coach you for a
Yeah,
month as well on how to do this. So if
yeah,
you're hungry, if you're willing, if you see this, what I see, and you want to go for it, like, no matter what, like, just, yeah, if you join before January is over, you'll be able to be coached by the best of the best
mm,
for a free mentorship. Oh my God, it's absolutely incredible.
it is.
Yeah, I couldn't wait to say that because it's so
No,
good.
no. I love that you said it. I thought about it, but then I thought like, yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it. But then you said it, so yeah, that is incredible, because that never happened before. So it's
What
really really cool.
what time is it, by the way?
It's 20 minutes until it's 7 o'clock. So
Okay. Yeah, I need to
let's
be done until then.
yeah, we will. So quick stats on Enagic. Is this a saturated market? No, it's absolutely not. Only 3 million machines sold worldwide so far, which is very, very low. Like, it's not a high, no, it's not a high, um, there's a quote at all. So you have a huge market here. Company that we are working with is also in Enagic. It's 50-year-old. It celebrated it the last year in 2024 in Japan. I was actually highly pregnant at that moment, so I couldn't go, but I saw all the things that would happen over there, and it was so exciting to see the vision behind this company. And I'm very proud to say that the founder, Mr. Oshiro, he has like a 5-year-old vision for this business, and he's 500 year. sorry, yes, 500-year vision for this business. But not only that, he's also so into making it possible for us, like normal people, to live extraordinary life and to have the health, the time freedom, the location freedom, and the financial freedom. So I'm very proud of what we have here. But yeah, let me read here. So the company will be 50-year-old, or is now, and only just starting to gain big traction through the online space now. And traditionally in person, one-on-one, door knocking, that was how it all started out, but that's not what we're doing here. And the founder, Mr. Oshiro, as I said, has a 500-year vision for this business. And we produced $1 billion in sales in 2022 and 70% growth in 2020 when the world went mad. So that alone is just like, that speaks for itself. Expanding with office in new countries as well, so we can be global. And I always say that I have a global business because that's what it is. We can work from anywhere, and we have office around the globe who is helping us out if there is anything. People are becoming hyper aware of taking care of their health as well, and the poor quality of tap water is also now, well, in the many, known in many parts of the world. Just jump to the next slide.
Wonderful.
If you don't want to say anything more about the quit stats.
No, it's all good. Yeah. So
all right. This makes me excited. So how do you actually make sales? I love systems. I love automation. I love how it goes when you actually plug into something that holds you and educate you at the same time, when you earn and you learn, or you learn and you earn. So let me just walk you through these little slides that are here, or the phones that you can see. So the first one is creating content on social media or investing in ads. Right, you can build organically by just doing your own content, which are built on your own value and your own brand. So we will teach you, or the platform that we are working with will teach you step by step how to build your brand, and it will be built on your values, who you are, and how you want to present this. And it will also teach you how to do attraction marketing. So anyway, people who are here today, you who are here today, have probably seen like a reel or a story or a post, and it says, well, come and join us for this masterclass and be here and tune into what we have here. And you have probably said, yes, I want to do that. Well, that's the first step. You come in here, and then after you have said yes, you will have the masterclass sent to you, which is the second one here. So yeah, thank you, Claudia, for pointing. And you will see the free masterclass, and that's what you will offer for your leads as well. You will just send out a link, and you will have access to a lot of higher level masterclasses which have been made by people who have walked the line before you. So you don't need to represent or present the business either for people, because you have, until you know this, you have others doing that for you, as me and Claudia, for example, doing at this moment. So you send out the masterclass, and they say, yes, this is really something I want to dive deeper into. I really resonate with you, and yes, let me know how I can continue this process. And you say, well, let's qualify you and see if this is the right way for you. And that's the third one there, the qualifying process, also called the discovery process. You will be educated for free, actually, to see if this is anything like for you, if this is anything that you want to do, if this is a fit for you. And when you qualify, you will also really get to know the product in depth, and you can also add all the questions when you do the fourth step here, digital business specialist call, which also is for free. For 45 minutes, you will have a digital business specialist talking with you, specifically aiming for your goals, your visions, and what strategy that will fit you the best, so that you can take an educated decision, an informed decision, to move on in the process by knowing that you are not doing this for yourself. You are investing the amount that you feel is in alignment with you and the business you want to create. And then the next step is to invest in their or your future. So you will have people doing this process, and you will also be doing this process. So invest in your future by purchasing your own products. And if you are something like me and Claudia, you will go all in during this January, because if this had been like for me when I started out, I would absolutely do it, because I'm an all-inner. Like, that's what I do. So I started out in that way when I started. But yeah, anyway, this is really how the process looked like. And then you will go right into, after you have purchased and join our community and this business and start out for yourself, you will join the TFE, and you will learn how to build up your business from scratch. And you will learn and earn. You will implement and you will learn and you will earn, probably. Or not even probably, I can't promise you, but what I will say is, when you do the Launch Your Business course and the daily DMOs, like it says there, daily method of operation, you will learn how to do and build this business for you. And this, again, could be your legacy for life. And not only that, I also want to amplify how important your voice actually is, because I know that you are here because you are driven by something deep inside you. You want to make it different. And by actually using social media and to reach and to spread the word of yours, you will change the world, because you being you, showing what is possible for you and what you are stand for, will also help people to see what is possible. So Launch Your Business is absolutely brilliant. You can just move on, and I will talk more about that. Even the mentorship, I will talk more about. Are we moving on? Yeah, we are. Okay. So yeah, so welcome to your digital playground. Doesn't that sound amazing? Your digital playground. I think so. This is an academy that brings the freedom to your business all in one place. And as you see here, right in your phone, if you want to, or on the go when you are traveling the world, you will earn and learn, or you learn and earn. And we will teach you how to leverage your business on social media, as I said, and we will support you to partner with a high profit offer, which is Energy, with no need to worry what to offer or needing to create your own offer. It's already here in place for you. And we will provide all the automated tools and system, which we now know is very important to have for having a freedom business, and also the mentorship in one place so you can take action right away, which is very exciting. Can go on, Claudia, and we'll talk a little bit about the education. For what we have here is also education from world leading high performance coaches and mentors. Like these four are just some of them, like Regan Hillary, Stephanie Schultz, Preston Smiles, Melanie Ann Layer, and so on. And as you can see, what it says down there, this is like education in money mastery, marketing 101, sales ads, Facebook ads, mindset, embodiment, leadership, office specific trainings, and so much more. And I can't, like, this is priceless what we have here for you who are also into really step into your leadership and to become the best version of yourself. You will have so much to do if you lean into this education platform, which will expand your way of seeing yourself and your way of being and living, I would say. So yeah, we can just access our as I said, access our exclusive masterclass vault and self-paced courses. This is also great. Yes, move on.
All right,
Claudia. Yeah.
Yes. So the next step that you take, I think Maria went through that very well. But first, you actually reach out to the person who invited you here so that we can send you the link into the academy. So you register and get access to the academy for free. And you book a call with your digital business specialist. And you complete your discovery process to get clear on your goals and also see if you qualify to be a part of this. On top of that, you will just understand the products and the business model so much better. So all of that for free, so you can take an educated decision before investing. So then after you have your call with the business specialist, this person will help you choose your strategy. And if you need to go on a payment plan or buy it straight up, what will be most beneficial for you, and calculate your bonuses and everything for you. So you invest in your fast track strategy or single product, and then you launch your business and you're off. Yeah, you also had the first month special for $49 instead of $99, which is great. So you'll be able to join this global community, community of like-minded change makers, connecting and collaborating to be of impact in this new paradigm. Like this beautiful picture, I'm just in love with it. 1.5 years ago in Stockholm, when like the big top leaders came and had this full-on 2-day event. It was like a party, but it was incredibly nourishing and mind expanding. So being in a community like this is like, oh, it's so much value in that. And to celebrate what's possible, yes, we have really incredible leaders in this team that you have access to. We have Clint X Morgan, who is one of the people that will do the mentorship coming up. We have Balazs, who is one of the world's top earners, or if he is the world's top earner, I think, in Enagic. And Christy is Clint's wife. She was the brain behind creating the Freedom Era that you now can leverage.
So make sure to click in and take the next step, or just reach out to the person who showed you this video, and we'll take the next steps together.